Welcome to another channel update. So we're going to structure this video like this. We're going to begin by talking about the effect of the last channel update, so the switch to war games and forex games and how it works. We're going to talk about why do we care, and we're going to talk about what's next. So let's begin. About a month and a half ago, I did a pivot to war games and forex games on my channel. And the results are mixed. Essentially what happened was I decided to switch to war games and forex games in an attempt to make the channel more popular and make it grow a bit faster. I've also done a variety of different formats because a lot of the sort of common advice that was given to me was like, let's plays are not that popular. Maybe you want to do a different format. You want to do like a top 10 video or review or just something else that's more interesting for people. I did a lot of that and the result is not great. In terms of views, we're actually worse than we were in the previous period. This is somewhat okay considering that I had less videos published than in the previous period, but the assumption was that when we're moving to war games, there's going to be a lot more views per video, and this does happen to be true, but the assumption was that even if I make less videos, because it's war game focused and because it's going to focus more on my target audience, overall the views are going to be higher, and that has not been the case. A second assumption that I had was that if I'm making less videos, I'm going to have more time. And this was actually not the case at all because war games are harder than some of the indie games I used to show. So it takes me a lot more time to prepare a video for you than it was before. And the second reason is I did a variety of new formats, so they took a lot of time. Because for example, the video that I'm like the most proud of, like I think it's my best video probably ever, is this video. So like top war games I played in 11 minutes. And this video has 645 views, which is a lot, but it's not like a super high amount. Like considering how much time it took to make the video and considering how much effort I put into it and how excited I am about the video as a result, it didn't really get like significantly more views than some of the other Let's Plays that are obviously much easier to make. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm quite disappointed with my ability to make different kind of formats, because even though I feel like the video is very good, it's just not getting the views, so it's not really justifying the amount of time that I have to put into it in order to make something other than an introductory Let's Play, because it's not really better. Like out of the 5 best performing videos of this new period, 3 of them are just Let's Play. One of them is an overview, which is a super short video, and then one is the wishlist or pass video, but that I think gets the views because it was first video after the last channel update, so people were like, okay, what is this new pivot, what is this about? So it's not even about the video itself. So I just think that the other formats have not been very successful, which I'm quite disappointed about. And overall, because this pivot has been unsuccessful, I'm not really sure where to go next, which leads me to my next category, which is why do we care? When I started this channel, which was quite a while ago, I always had a deadline in mind and a goal. And the deadline was March 2024, and the goal has been to get 50,000 subscribers. And the reason why it was this precise number was because when I started the channel, some of the YouTubers that I've been watching who were in the sort of Let's Play area, they had that many subscribers. And it was always the dream because it felt like if you could get that amount of subscribers, then the channel can be a full-time job and it can make money and it's just going to be amazing. Guys, it's April 2023, we are at 5,000 subscribers. There's no world in which we're getting there next year. Like clearly that's the ship has sailed. That ain't happening. So, and I noticed that, so about a year ago, I sort of pivoted to a smaller goal in my head. And this new goal was to get 10,000 subscribers, which to me sort of signalized that this could be something, like it's not like, the dream, but it's like you are on a path to get somewhere and it's worth putting more and more of your time into it because this is clearly going somewhere. Now, we currently have 5,500 subscribers plus minus, and I'm getting about 60 per month or 70. So at this calculation in 1,100 subscribers, so obviously nowhere at the finish line also. So that ain't happening either. And the reason why the deadline is the beginning of next year, because there are going to be some changes in my life then. And it was always in my head that kind of like, this is the time I have to prove to myself whether I can make this dream of success YouTube channel happen or not. And at the moment, it looks like I failed. It looks like, or I'm gonna fail, I guess I should say. It's just, I don't, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, I've always had this dream in my, like, this ideas of the things that I could do in my head, and because I haven't done them, I had this, like, hope that it's gonna work out eventually, and then I tried it and it didn't work. And I am kind of demotivated because demotivation of the fact that it's not working, the fact that the deadline is coming, the fact that it's actually harder to make these videos than was before, and also the mic. It's just a negative spiral, so to speak. And I feel like even if I am excited, like the Great War Western Front is, in my opinion, a fantastic game. I like it a lot. But I feel like it might not like translate properly in the videos, because I just like I said, I feel demotivated, I have this sort of spiral, and then there isn't as much excitement as there used to be. Like if I watch a video of mine from a year ago, it feels like there's so much more excitement. And I think that also, like, obviously, I mean, that's not fun for the viewer. Like, I understand that, like, you want to watch someone who's super into a game, not someone who is, you know, demotivated or, you know, burned out or whatever. And I think I'm at a point where I'm like struggling what to do next. You know, like if you're running some kind of a marathon or sprint, you're kind of at the finish line, but you're not really winning, and you're not really sure, like, do I even want to finish? Do I care about finishing? Like, what's going to happen next? And I'm at a point where I'm like, you know, what should I do this last year before my deadline? Should I go super extra hard and like give it my best and just put all my free time into this, so that at the beginning of next year, I can say it worked or it didn't? Or should I just like look at the past and see, hey, it's just not working. Maybe I should be spending my time working on a different dream. Like one of my dreams is to make a game, like program a game. I'm a programmer. So should I focus on that instead? You know, it's just like, I don't know where to go. So I guess like the summary of this very long video that I'm surprised you're still listening to, thank you for that, is I don't really know where to go next. I don't really know if I want to stay with this pivot, because it hasn't really worked, but there's been some signs that it might work if I keep doing this. Do I want to go back to indie games so I can just show you games that I like? And yeah, I don't really know where the channel is going to be moving next. I would be happy to hear some advice from you guys. It's, even though I'm getting a lot of conflicting advice, but it's always maybe one advice will just, I don't know, make it happen. But yeah, it's just, I really don't know like how to move next. Also, you know, you might be saying like, hey, take a break, take your time to figure out. Maybe, I don't know, but it's also like, you know, it's hard to take a break when you have a deadline, because it's like, well, if I take a week-long break or 2 weeks or a month or whatever, then I'm losing that month. And then in a year, I'm going to be like, well, maybe if you spend that month trying, I would have been somewhere else. So it's just, yeah, the summary of this is, I don't know where this channel is going next. I don't know if we're going to do indie games or war games or whatever. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm debating with myself whether I should even like upload this video, but I think maybe it's just like a good idea to like put it out there and just like let you guys know what's going on. I assume only the like super fans are gonna watch this, because why would you watch a channel update of a channel you barely watch? If you have advice, let me know in the comments. I guess you can click on the right to watch something. I should tell you to subscribe and like, but it's kind of weird to do that at the end of a channel update where you said you don't know where the channel is going next. So it feels weird to do that. And yeah. All right. Bye-bye, I guess.